Let me ask you. They found a baby in a dumpster just this morning, alive. So a girl gave up and just threw the baby in a dumpster. We try to teach women, don't do that.
Roe
But if
versus Wade.
Roe versus Wade is an option,
We'll
or
change that.
oh yeah,
I thought you was about to start talking to me about that Marley Green. You know, she's trash baby too.
oh damn, no, what, what? No, I don't know Wally Green like that. But I was gonna ask,
On YouTube
okay,
for Shreveport.
yeah, we got love for Shreveport. We got love for
Her
Shreveport.
mama's something else. She just spit it out. She put it in the trash can. She's back to work by the evening. Mm-hmm.
What?
Old school, you know.
If there was an option to give your kids up to CPS, should more women take it?
No. Matter of fact, there shouldn't be CPS. Matter of fact, these state agencies have no credibility anymore. You know how many people on YouTube are foster parents and doing really, really, really sketchy, lightweight, dangerous content from their home?
Yeah.
Michael Braggs Jr. And apparently, Armand Wiggins said that all his boys end up dead around him. All just like we got real issues. We got real issues. And I'm starting to look at YouTube in a different way because I was looking through all the Justin Bieber content. You should just take a tour of Bieber content.
Yeah, it gets a little wild.
Well, no, you got to remember he was discovered on YouTube.
Great. The drums, or
yeah, Usher discovered him.
Yeah.
On YouTube, and that was the big thing. Be like Justin Bieber, become famous on YouTube, and a big celebrity will come and get you and Usher came, and he took him to the Flavor King.
I guess it's about who discovers you, because Beyonce, did she not grab the Chloe Bailey and the Halle Bailey and from YouTube, pull them up,
just like she did another artist? But it's funny how all of these artists are grabbing these people off of YouTube, and then the next thing you know, you're watching their demise on YouTube. Isn't that funny? You get famous and discovered, and then they watch you crash out.
Full circle.
Full circle? Justin Bieber on those drums. Justin Bieber singing Baby, Baby, Baby. Justin Bieber with Odell Beckham and Trey Songz. Justin Bieber getting pumped in by Jade and Justin Bieber on all of those tapes. I'm starting to feel like maybe when they shut down all the prostitution in the back pages of the little circulars and they went digital, I'm starting to think they all came to YouTube. This is starting to look like a breeding ground, bro. Justin Bieber was on YouTube.
I'll vouch for that.
Dropped off to the diddler, and now he's sucking Calabasas.
Damn.
From the Flavor Freako.
Oof. Okay.
Do we really want any more kids getting discovered on YouTube?
Well, you don't want them. You don't want the Diddy stories to follow. I mean,
no, you don't.
Yeah.
You don't. But I think we need to start seeing. I mean, YouTube it's a dangerous construct.
It is.
Like you just sat there and we just had a great conversation with my friend Tiffany,
Correct.
New friend Tiffany.
Correct.
And I am emboldened. Cruelty-free artistry, right?
Yes.
It's time for us to fight for Tiffany.
Agreed.
There's a YouTuber who I've liked, but I suspected she was an information agent. I won't call her an agent of chaos, and I won't call her a disinformationist, because the truth is most of her intel and everything that she says is very good. At one point in time, she actually wanted to talk to me until she was dissuaded not to. You don't have to worry about that, Tisa. I won't tell nobody. Wow. But Tisa tells, just a couple of days ago, before we came here to Dallas, went after Tiffany Haddish. I mean, went after her. Just started talking about the DUIs and started talking about her case in Georgia and started talking about how reckless she was and how everybody else might want to give her a pass, but she ain't playing around with Tiffany because she's out here putting people's lives in jeopardy and like out of nowhere while she's in Africa. Like Tiffany's done a lot of great philanthropic work this year. Nobody's talking about that.
Correct.
The prom went really well. It did get noticed on television in LA, but it didn't get national coverage like it should have. Who's promoting line Clouds? She's technically not allowed to because of the case in Georgia. So now this product that she curated, she has to stop and wait or get someone else to promote for her because technically it's a bad look for her to be promoting her lines when she's got a weed charge. But this is how the Illuminati works. It doesn't matter what you do. They will find a linchpin to hold you tight. That's why they don't like people like me. I'm a breakaway. I'm an outlier.
You spoke on Diddy. Can I ask you, is there still smoke on Diddy, or do you feel like it's?
Oh no. The smoke. They're trying to figure out how to evenly distribute the smoke.
Oh.
Because he got train smoke coming, and me and Gene have really been trying to, and because I see Gene, he's struggling so hard not to say more. We all know where this shit is going, and we also know that there are a lot of other people being affected. And from what I was privy to hearing, I believe it was supposed to be clickbait, but then it kind of lined up with some other information that I got. Jay-Z was recently questioned about his involvement in bringing underage girls to freak-offs. And apparently some of the testimony that they've gotten from Foxy Brown for the Keefe D trial is now starting to blow back on the Carter.
Dang. Did you see that Ice Cube says that Diddy's being targeted? Do you believe that?
I mean, question is this. Is the Big Three playing over here at American Airlines this summer?
I believe so.
Yeah.
You know, it wasn't supposed to. It was supposed to be done last year.
Oh, yeah, it was.
Yeah, Big Three was over. And Ice Cube started speaking out and talking about how the powers that be and the elites and the this and the that. And now all of a sudden he's saying Diddy got set up and the Big Three coming back, huh? My. How illuminated! I mean, don't get me wrong. I ain't got no problem with Mr. O'Shea Sr., but he was a sellout once and he's a sellout now. You know, he's never told the truth about why he really left. Why he really, really, really left NWA. And he's never told the truth about what happened between him and Dre. Wonder why. Something shameful there? I don't know.
Do you know the truth?
I've heard things.
Okay. Well,
I do know Yo-Yo.
It's also came out in the news that
I also know Miss Chalet. You know, the women that they threw away. Those are my friends.
It's also came.
I'd love to see Miss Chalet on this guy.
Yeah, we should make that happen.
Not like us. Oh no, like that. She's on the sample.
Right. It's also came out. Diddy bed has been going viral. He has a 50-foot bed that was outside his house during his parties. Did you hear about that before he got busted or anything like that? 50 foot. Outs- yeah, 50 foot bed outside his house.
Mod Squad, baby. You got it?
Yeah.
I'm filming. Odello tap in. Sorry, Mod Squad. You know what they call about them damn t-shirts. Y'all go.
Yeah, we gotta get on t-shirt.
Hung and cool. Are you there? Are they there yet?
Yeah, we gotta get it. Did you ever hear about that? A 50-foot bed outside?
Yeah.
Oh wow. So what was that? What was that? Why would we need a 50-foot bed?
I mean, TD Jakes ain't small. I'm just saying. If it's a group thing, it's a group thing. You gotta think about, you got Rick Ross, you got Khaled. We talk about heavy hitters.
So what you're saying is, in Hollywood or in the music industry, it probably goes beyond threesomes.
I used to go to Club Bed in Miami. I went to Club Bed when, Dade County came through and with the health inspections because of some of the shit that was going on, and we had to get a little tame. And I was there when it was just nothing but beds and silk curtains and people in broad daylight.
Goddamn.
With the club lights on. Yeah, it's Miami.
Oh, wow.
I mean, it's typical. All this stuff is typical.
Mm.
Butt naked, volleyball games, find the sand, snatch the sand, dumb shit.
Shit. Find the sand.
Yeah, because be playing, and then they get up the hoo-hoo, and then the sand it gets everywhere. You've never noticed?
So group sex is a thing?
Oh, very much so common.
Okay. Well, with
That's
that,
why I couldn't believe it when I saw Jay-Z having sex with my. Anyway.
Oh, shit. Okay.
I didn't want to believe it, but he was there. He was doing what he was doing. He's having a good time. He's enjoying himself. He looked very happy.
Now, Jag, they're gonna
He's
say
just come out the closet,
They're gonna want these industry secrets stay within the industry, Jaguar.
Yeah. I've been keeping them. I'm just tired. I'm getting old. I need to clear some of this before I get dementia. Because can you imagine with the past I've had? Me with dementia, I'll be more dangerous at 80 than I am now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm sitting there on the porch. Fucking Clive Davis was fucking out of Luther Vandross. You know what I'm saying? Just out of nowhere. Can you imagine?
Wait.
Would you like some Jello? Whitney Houston should have me with all of this shit in here. Oh my God!
And it was interesting. We had Michael Collier up here, and he spoke on his crack addiction.
Yeah.
And then he spoke on Whitney, and he just kind of basically stated, you know when you see, and it's interesting that sex, drugs.
It's how they control you.
Yeah, it seems like that's
Anderson .Paak. Brilliant.
Correct.
And don't get me wrong, Silk Sonic is dope.
Very dope.
Truth is, Bruno Mars needed, not Ace. We were listening to Oxnard on the way here. He hasn't heard a lot of that album. I was surprised because it's so Cali. It's such a Cali record. And even the tribute that he did to Mac Miller and My Brother's Keeper with Pusha T. I mean, the amount of talent. Anderson .Paak just... So why in God's name did he need to do Silk Sonic? His albums were killing. And My Brother's Keeper. He wrote that about Mac. Ace tried to get clean after Mac died. He was very broken up about it. Got sober. Why in God's name would the industry force him into a group with the biggest cokehead in the world? Like, why? Why would you take someone that talented and brilliant and say, hey, you know what? We're not going to promote you as a single solitary artist, even though you can do it. You be amazing. You be great. You don't need anybody. But since you're getting sober, we want to take you here and we want to put you with King Cocaine. And we think 2 of y'all together gonna be fabulous. Fabulous. Well, all the money that Silk Sonic has made in Vegas. And don't forget, I live in Vegas now as well. I hear all the tea. I got tea up. I got backed up tea, like a septic tank.
Yeah.
That I got going. Well, I got some prostitutes. You know.
Yeah. Yeah. God damn it, they gonna get a tea. They gonna get a tea.
Well, no. See, this is the thing. Prostitutes, best information. It's just, you know, and it's even better when you don't have to take their word for it. When you just give them a camera.
Ah, shit.
I don't need you to tell me nothing. I'm present. You know, I you know, always, I believe, especially in the casino town, you should always have at least 5 prostitutes. Because there's one that's going to get pregnant, and there's one that's going to get booked, you know. And then there's one that, you know, is going to, like, you know, have a coming to Jesus moment. Because her mom found out she was sucking for money again. You know what I mean? And then
Not
she come
again.
back next week, they'll put me in, coach. You know? But, you know, if they're going to be out there doing all of this, then they might as well put it to good work and do some good.
True. They say Bruno Mars, he like owed a casino $30 million gambling problem.
Oh, no, not just gambling.
Oh.
Gambling and that cocaine.
Oh.
Bruno Mars right now, I think somewhere around 55 million and 68 million in debt.
Yeah. It's bad.
He'll be doing shows in the afterlife. You hear me? This
Shit, who you gonna call?
he gotta keep working. And they got the VIG running. They got the juice running.
Oh.
It's interest on all that. You want to know how? True story. You want to know how they got Gladys Knight show down there?
Please.
Gladys never wanted to do a Vegas show. She had no reason to. She's Gladys Knight. Want to know why she had to go back to work? Her husband. The very man that gave Aaliyah over to Robert Kelly. Barry Hankerson. Ran through all her cash, up everything. She went on tour, came home to realize she was about to lose everything, even that chicken and waffles restaurant in Atlanta. What a lot of people don't know about Gladys Knight is that she's a card player. She's a good one. She can play poker with the boys. Her, Anita Baker, they mean with them cards. She almost earned it back. She needed, what was it, 1.7 million? She had almost made it to 2, and then she cracked 2, and then they turned it on and they took it all back. She almost had it. If she had stopped, she could have paid off almost all of her debt except for maybe like $10,000, but she could have done with a show. Jeez. Then she kept working, see, and then they had to get her up from the table. They came and they walked her into the back cage and they offered her the show. Because she went from almost breaking even on her debts that she came there to win to owing them $6 million in 2 days.
Damn. Okay.
So the deal that they made with her was that she would come and do a show. The first year, Gladys Knight didn't even get paid. Bubba got paid and the other players in the show, but Gladys didn't get a salary. She was able to shop for free at the cachet shop. And she had her suite. All of her meals and everything was taken care of, but they didn't pay her a dime, not for that first year. And then it was sold out, if you remember. Gladys' show in Vegas was sold out for quite some time, for a couple of years. So she stayed so she could actually earn. But that first year was free. She had to pay that debt.
Wow.
The casinos are set up to do that. That's what they do with entertainers. They get you in debt, so you have to keep working. With Bruno Mars having the kind of problems that he's having and Silk Sonic being the vehicle for Anderson .Paak's future, what does this say for Anderson .Paak? Especially if through grief he found sobriety and now you're around someone who's snorting this shit in front of you all day, all Knight, who you have to be around because this is the deal, right? What does that sound like to y'all?
Yeah, it sounds like Anderson .Paak.
That's like saying we're gonna do an intervention for Diddy and we're gonna make him and R. Kelly roommates. Are you kidding me?
Yeah. Now, so let's talk about it then, because right now, Jag, in the world, and we're gonna move around this, but let's just first and foremost stay on Kamala Harris.
What about her?
Right now, she is, of course, pushed forward as the nominee for the president of the United States.
Biden ain't dead yet.
He ain't dead yet. And then you see this.
It doesn't matter of opinion.
No. I look at it like the story. Like when I see them throw out Montel Williams and Kamala Harris being his date, and
his date.
It was, I don't know what he was to her.
There was a lot more than dating. Unless you talking about all the money he gave her.
Oh shit.
That would be a professional date. Look, as far as I'm concerned, I'm gonna stick to the Cardi B way. You know what I'm saying? Cardi B said the other day, Kamala Harris the way all the way to the top, and she proud of her. And go White House. That's what Cardi B said.
Okay. What do you think her chances are to become the first black woman president?
Sure you want to ask me this?
Yes.
Okay. When they first put her on the ticket, I was hopeful. 3 months into her tenure as vice president, I had lunch with someone who worked in her office. I was less confident. I mean, why did they hate so bad on Sarah Palin if we was gonna get Kamala?
They did hate it. I mean, I think it was that Alaska.
Like,
Russia.
if you was just gonna get a dumb bitch, why didn't we just do it the first time? And I'm not saying that to be mean. She knows what they're doing. She knows that everything that she's involved in right now is a lie. She's being a complicit, a working part in defrauding the American public and lying to them. If it's about liars, can't we just stick with the white ones? Why do we need to know that there's black liars too? Like, let's just do the white liars. Why do we need color people of color with the lies? You know what I'm saying? Because like Barack Obama, he fucked it up for everybody. Yeah. You know, and I said that. I said I didn't want him in office. I said I didn't because I'm like, he makes one mistake and they're gonna hang it on him, and he's gonna be the reason why they're never gonna want another black. You know what I mean? Like, let's just be honest. It matter. The popular vote is to keep us busy. The electoral vote has been bought and paid for centuries now at this point. Like,
do you think more is going to come out about her past? It seems like she's already been vetted for vice president.
That we just skip it all. I think we should skip it. I think it's clear we are not prepared. I think they should stop fronting and just declare martial law like they want to and put the tanks in the street and then say, fuck, it's militia time. Let's do it. I'm into it.
So would you prefer Biden keep running? Or do you feel like he had to
I would prefer they tell the truth that that's damn robot.
I've been seeing videos.
I'm understanding why Trump calls him Sleepy Joe. Because Joe Biden sleeps with the fishes. That makes perfect sense.
That's been trending lately on Twitter. X. That's been trending lately.
I'm just saying. He looked and turned and said to everybody, he's a Manchurian candidate. Like, what? Like, it's almost like he was ready to grab the. Can't you see this ain't real?
Yeah. They've been trying to break this down, showing his neck and things and the way
What about his neck?
They say, it looks like it's...
He got a hickey.
Oh, shit, they ain't say that. But
that's what it looked like to me, because it definitely doesn't look like he was shot. I know firearms. I know guns. I know
you talking about Trump? Ooh.
Yeah, I know the kind of gun they said that he was. Oh, you was talking about something
else.
No, my bad. Let's stay off of that.
No. Let's hit that. AR-15. Young Timothy Crook.
He would have looked like God slapped the out of him. He would have been purple and black and blue, as many colors as he turned.
Yeah.
He should have looked like at least like Mikhail, what was that? The Gorbachev.
Yeah.
Like on the side of his face. He should have had the Gorbachev.
Yeah.
That would have brought a lot of blood to the fore, and it would have tore something off. You got to remember when I told y'all about my life story that brought me so much fodder from my past. But when I was telling y'all about my boyfriend Anthony, the one that no. I'm sorry. I don't buy it. I don't believe it, but I dig it. I understand it. 9/11, it worked wonders for GW. I'm sure, him, this shooting's going to work great for him. I mean, it was hard to rally support before, especially after the whole Black Jobs thing.
Wow.
Yeah. Like he was really, really, really losing favor. He was down in the polls. His points weren't pointing. And now things are looking better for the Trumpster. Everyone should have known when Melania started speaking in perfect English in her address to the nation.
Biggest facts. What do you say when you see...
She copied all of Michelle Obama's book and put her name on it.
Put her name right on it. And damn it, just...
Who wrote that? And I want to think the American that can barely speak in English to order a Russian meal. I don't get it.
Someone wrote it. So let me ask you, when you see Trump stand up...
This is the best show ever. Like, we need to stop calling America a country and we need to call it a television network.
That'd be nice. A good reality show.
The American Television Network, and everybody is a reality TV star.
Do you think Trump putting that fist in there, that Black Power fist in there?
I mean, that's how I usually get a sign for when I'm ready for a song to end. That's, that's what most band leaders do. When they talk about bring it home, close the song out, they put the fist up. Now, the question is, did he get it up early or late? Because that was definitely a signal. And the last time before that, I seen him do that. Proud Boys, stand down. That was January 6th. I told y'all this going to jail. Even if he had that fake get shot. Shit is out here.
Damn it. Yeah, it would be surprising if Trump...
Living in America.
Right. It'll be surprising if Trump removed that bandage and his ear is fully okay.
Well, I mean,
even if
I'm sure, they over there with the 3D. They probably got the 3D printer.
Right. Just
hooked him up a little ear.
Yes. Damn it.
You know what? He should 3D print him a new Ivana, because Melania ain't cutting it. She ain't up for the job. Let's 3D. dig her up from the first tee. Put Melania there.
One of the guys,
so over.
One of the senators said, if Trump doesn't win, let's go and kick off the Civil War now. And like you just said, the militia needs to... Do you see something like that happening? January 6th was a precursor of what's coming next.
January 6th was a training exercise. It's like when you do, the tornado, what do we used to call it
drill,
in school?
the tornado
drills. Yeah.
Yeah, damn it. So you think America's ready? They're at where they have to say one word if it goes.
Oh, America's definitely not ready. I think there are certain people in America that are ready, and I think for the most part, most of America isn't ready. I think that they keep looking at like TV and don't realize that they're telling you what they're going to do to you in advance.
Oh yeah, no.
Only the smart ones prepare and do what's right. The rest of y'all sit there and watch it until it happened in real life and say, "Oh man, that was trippy."
Yeah, man. Hey.
Dude, man, I think I saw that in a movie before.
Yeah, no. Obama's behind. What was it? Leave the World Behind. Obama is.
Oh yeah.
Like, they only.
That was interesting.
Yeah, they're only showing
with
you.
Mahershala.
Yeah.
And Julia Roberts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm like.
But this is what's wild, though. The television show The Walking Dead. How did the series start? Everything was fine. Everything was normal, right? And then there was some kind of virus breakout. Apparently, there was some kind of axe scene that mutated.
Yeah.
And it started turning people into these unreal things that had,
Yeah.
Yeah.
So when you're saying that, hey.
Are we watching the news?
Yeah, they don't let you get so much off. They can only let you get so much off. But there are precursors.
I'm saying, 80% of this country got jabbed with nanotechnology?
Yes.
How many people out there can still put a magnet on their jab site and get it to stick?
Oh, they was doing that?
Oh yeah. There's people that still do it. I've seen them.
Damn.
Biochemical engineering is the most interesting magic because it gives you the ability to take something and to code it, and then you embed it. And then they can take a this or a smell or a spray or a vibe, and the next thing you know, it triggers all kinds of things. You remember that epidemic of bath salts when people just started randomly breaking out, eating other people?
Yeah, it was bad in Miami.
Yeah.
When you think about it like that.
Yeah.
Damn it.
How did that stop?
You're right.
Like you heard about it because the one guy went and ate somebody's face.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How did that stop? Like it just went away. Yeah,
just like the super HIV that came about 15, 20 years ago and left for about a month. It was considered a major, potential epidemic. And then you just don't hear about it anymore. What they didn't tell anybody is that they knew all the people that had it, exactly who had it, and they knew that everybody that had it was about to die within the course of 2 months or less. So they didn't worry about it. And anybody who, they just warned people, don't do this and don't do that. Want to know what's funny?
Sure.
It first popped up and started. CDC tracked it down, but they didn't talk about it at a house party in the Hamptons.
Oh, wow.
At Diddy's house.
Oh, not the super. Shit.
It viraled out real fast. But about 150 people died in 2 months of the super HIV, which they said was linked to overly promiscuous sexual activity mixed with drugs and it had a chemical reaction that turned this HIV into full-blown AIDS within 48 hours.
Damn.
They all just died.
Yeah.
Diddy's house.
Yeah.
Freak off.
Yeah, it seems to be more lawsuits coming out, men and women now. It just gets crazier and crazier.
What did I say? They gonna drug you.
Yeah, we have.
They gonna put that 2C on you and let the good times roll, baby.
Yeah, we have Omar Gooding coming in a couple days.
Really?
That's Cuba Gooding Jr.
That's interesting.
Yeah, and
no, it's very interesting because one of the weird from the troll farm, her ex-husband is filming Omar Gooding's podcast in LA.
Oh, okay.
She's a real too. She's connected to Roxanne Mack Johnson, Craig Mack's widow, who's also a bad boy victim. Isn't that interesting?
Man, it's like
And
6
he's
degrees
coming
of
here.
separation. Yeah, he'll be here.
What's he gonna do? Try to convince everybody that his brother ain't a Diddy doo-wop bop?
I don't know.
Well,
I'm assuming he'll try.
I can tell you what he won't talk about: his very close relationship with John Singleton, who was very homosexual. And Omar did a lot to get that role for Baby Boy.
Okay.
Matter of fact, I was told by John Singleton's ex-girlfriend who ended up marrying a friend of mine. She doesn't remember. She was drunk. We were at a dinner party. But apparently there were things that Tyrese wasn't willing to do for John Singleton, and Omar was willing to do it all.
Damn. Hollywood.
Diddy do wop bop.
Wow. Okay.
His brother
allegedly.
did all that. His brother did all that shit. Everybody knew it. Cuban been running around here playing radio and playing he get good radio. He get good dope when he wants to, don't he? And then he come back, let me help you on some Jerry Maguire shit with it. Like he be, you know, do you remember when his dad died a few years back? It was a little odd because they said how they found him. He was high in the car. They found him in the car, drugged out.
Oh no, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Wow.
You didn't know that?
I didn't know that.
Yeah, they glossed right over that.
Wow.
A few years ago.
Damn.
Cuba Gooding's dad. You know, his father was a musician.
Didn't know that either.
Professional artist. He used his music ties to get his boys into Hollywood. And they spent time around Quincy Jones.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Wow. So, can I ask you?
Tell Omar I said to tell Ascari Films. Tell his the fuck.
Okay, we'll probably play it for him.
Or maybe you can just remind him how I deal with nosy podcast mother who want to come around here, sniff around here, trying to find a way to see if they. Omar, back the off. Stand down. That Ascari, his is a. She makes goddamn credit cards with an embroidery machine. These are kind of people you doing business with, Omar? While your daddy running around grabbing it. I ain't gonna talk about it. We ain't gonna talk about it. I'm gonna let that go.
Okay. So, Jack, let me.
They said his daddy had Phil Spector tendencies, but anyway.
Oh, okay. Okay. Can I ask you, when you see news report come out, Irv Gotti sued sexual 2020, 2022, all kind of is that just like expected? Like when you see like, oh yeah, this Murder Inc., Irv Gotti, that's, you know, Ashanti probably had to deal with all that.
What the girl said.
I read
he wanted the sloppy toppy.
Yeah, sloppy toppy.
He wanted it now.
Right now. And
I ain't want my sloppy toppy. I want it now.
You sound like a baby. Anywhere. Yeah, no.
From what I heard, he sounded like a baby when he was begging for money from Lucien Grange. You know, everybody's forgetting how he sat there and slut-shamed the shit out of Ashanti.
He did.
And then talked about that music and then bragged about how he sold all of their mother publishing rights to that weirdo vampire Lucien Grange. And he sat there, I don't have to worry about BET because, you know, see, I know people like Lucien Grange. So did Diddy. He fucked Diddy. Did he fuck you too? Like, it's just...
Man.
I wouldn't be bragging. I said that. When he did the Drink Champs, I said it. Irv, that's not a flex. Bragging about Lucien Grange hooking you up don't look so good right now, do it. That ain't aging all that well. Because everybody know that Lucien has been Diddy and the Sean Carter. They sugar babies. So what the is you? I'm just curious. With the Diddy doo-wop and the bop. Okay. All I can say is this. When you're used to bitches giving you all kinds of affection and shit, and then you don't become as popular as you get older, you still expect for people to treat you the way they treated you when you was really popping. These want to accept they ain't popping like that no more. They used to the girls, yo, let me get some, yo, suck my baby. Oh, yeah. And that is like, well, I don't really feel like it. He said it looking like 5 years ago, bitch, you been on your knee.
Yeah,
you know, now you got ego involved.
Yeah.
Now, if he has to ask more than 3 or 4 times, and you throw a little cocaine in there, and you throw a little alcohol in there, and you throw a DMX video in there. Yeah. I don't know. I want my sloppy toppy. I want it now.
Okay.
I tell you one thing. Y'all need to stop forcing to suck your dick. Yes. It's just not cute. If you got to force a bitch to do it, then your dick is probably just not very suckable. Which means you was always paying for it, whether they were asking or you were just leaving it on the nightstand. Like, there's so much prostitution threaded through all of this entertainment industry. And it's covered with, oh, well, that's what you have to do to make the boss happier. That's how you get the... No, it's prostitution. Mm-hmm. Yeah. It's, all of this transactional. Yeah. Like, I still can't believe people want to believe the Tank is straight. How is he any different than any other down low church boy anyone's ever met? Number one, people are forgetting this is another bite-sized hero. Tank is only about 5'5". You know? Like they gotta think about that. Would you really be lusting over that? The camera play wasn't so dope. Would you really be thinking that everything at 5'5"? Like, you can never wear heels with him. Or just, get the, are you sure he ain't in the you know what I'm saying? Like,
so I have to ask, because that's like almost like a Napoleon complex when you're...
Oh, definitely.
So what would you call like what Chris Brown has? He comes to Dallas and allegedly he swings off on...
He came to Fort Worth.
I don't know where they were at.
County is not Dallas.
Yeah, I don't even know where they were at. He was in Texas somewhere.
And he's over there Funky Town.
Yeah, now he's here with a lawsuit of whooping ass.
Whose ass? Like, I'm still trying to understand the details.
Yeah, somebody from his past who maybe threw up a C versus a B. I don't know.
It sounds like they were just looking for something else, because ever since I started exposing that maybe Rihanna was trafficked and used as the Megan Thee Stallion to take down Chris Brown, like they used Megan Thee Stallion to take down Tory Lanez, maybe they just got to find something else to with him.
Yeah. And you gave him his flowers last interview, and now...
I wish I could give him a break.
Yeah. Yeah. Let me ask
you. He's the fucking best. Of his generation, he is the best. Why is Usher getting lifetime fucking achievement awards for fucking keeping secrets and getting his ass battle rammed? Like, I don't understand. These aren't... This is not an achievement. Like, this is not a lifetime. What is your lifetime? Your lifetime is getting by Diddy and everybody else. Your lifetime is knowing that little boy drowned out there, and you didn't want to say anything because they're holding you hostage with all the shit she knew about you. You ain't even give a about that kid. Like, I'm just tired. Let's go through Usher. Let's get that done. Why does Donald Glover got to stand there and say, why am I not black enough to have more fucking BET awards than Sam Smith? How Sam Smith got the same amount of awards as me and he ain't no...
Yeah, he said it. Think about it.
Now he's retiring. And that's crazy, because that year when This Is America and all that was blowing out, y'all remember the way Jamie Foxx was staring at his print on stage? Jamie was staring little Gambino up. He wanted that. Oh, you didn't remember? When he came up there, he was like, I had to meet you in person. I heard. Oh, yeah. Looking at him just like he look at Tank. Y'all don't remember? It was zesty as fuck. Y'all don't remember?
I don't recall.
Donald Glover had on this like little satin, little flowy thing. It was like a black leopard print or something, and you could see the print. Cause I'm a print aficionado. I'm looking at the print. I'm watching the way you walk. I'm knowing how you leaning. I'm that chick. I ain't gonna lie. And the print was on fleek. Cause see, that was back when they were still saying fleek. The print was on fleek, and apparently it was so popping that Jamie Foxx just had to come out of nowhere, unscheduled, on the stage to meet Donald Glover. He had to meet this young man.
Okay.
And I'm just sitting there like, they gonna let him just sexually harass this man like that and say nothing? I can see why. He was like, y'all let fucking Jamie come on to me live on camera. You got the white boy who wants to be like he look like he just came out of a vat of elephant blood. You know what I'm saying? Like, fucking weird, G.
Yeah, we'll let go see it.
Gambino retires. Usher gets the Lifetime Achievement Award. Diddy is still on the loose. And Keefe D is finally talking to the fans before R. Kelly proving he is the dumbest pedophile in history. So I'm just, first the fat boys, now this. Like, it's crazy, G. The world is nuts.
Two things right there.
What?
Keefe D, I heard he was lashing out in court. Or
he should be. They denied his bond.
Correct.
They forced the issue that it all had to be paid. And then when they pay all $750,000, they make him go back in because they say, no, we think Diddy paid it.
And that's
he just paid it because he wants to get him out. So he can do something to him. So you keep him inside where he can definitely get it done. Like that's wild, G. He just got poked the up, yo.
He just, yeah.
But we're gonna keep him here where he's getting stabbed and beaten and potentially for his safety. This is so wild, yo.
I'm in the Matrix. So,
please, somebody tell me.
So
he's gonna be safe right here. Next time we gonna make sure that the guards don't take lunch before he get poked up. We gonna get him to the infirmary. He gonna be just fine. Like,
well, what do you feel that case is gonna go with Keefe D? What do you think?
I'm hoping
what's gonna come out?
To the feds.
What's gonna come out?
I'm hoping Keefe D goes to Idaho and starts becoming an Idaho potato farmer. Like, it's time to go into witness protection.
Yeah.
It's just time, especially now that they're labeling him as a federal informant all along. They're saying it now.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, they're confirming that Keefe D has been a snitch ever since Tupac died, which is why none of his crew got pinched. We didn't know that before. But now that his bond has been denied, everybody know he's stuck in there. Won't nobody put no money up for him, or at least they won't accept it. And now they know he's a government snitch.
Trying to get him killed.
Trying? The only thing they not doing is putting the arrows here.
Oh, man.
Like a plastic surgeon getting ready for the guillotine. They got him in chalk.
There's a viral video going around. You just mentioned R. Kelly. They got him singing his old classics in prison. Is that expected from a song just like yourself?
Well, all I know is a few years ago, I sat right here on this couch and I said, fuck him and his summer sausage, and I hope he's doing concerts in the meal room for his inmates.
You said it.
That's what I said. And guess what? My dream came true.
Sure enough.
I prayed for it. Why ain't you snitching? This is the time. Everybody make a deal. Let's make a deal. Let's get Wayne Brady out here. Shit, he'll be playing Judges or Preachers next. It's about that season.
Let me ask you.
You know they can't leave him on TV for much longer. They don't want the idea of a black man, you know what I'm saying, dying old from his television show like Bob Barker. No, because supposed to die quick, so you his TV career is on the verge of being over. Yeah, they're gonna have to make him a producer so he can fuck over somebody.
No, for real.
He's got a lot to be upset about. Well, I tell you.
Okay. We have to talk about it, Jag.
I think he's mad about getting stuck with Let's Make a Deal.
Yeah, of course, he probably is mad about it. Who wants to get stuck? I mean, honestly, you should be happy for work.
As soon as the cameras go down, he goes to his dressing room with an 8-ball and an 18-year-old and works out his issues. Oh. I bet you.
Damn. Okay. Oh man. Can I ask you? You had mentioned Megan Thee Stallion on Tory Lanez. And I just want to ask you your thoughts on Megan now. She has a song trending with I believe a Japanese artist, K-pop artist, and she's going into that lane. Just as a person who's in the music industry, I haven't seen a black artist, black rapper tap into that Japanese market.
I don't know why they don't take it over there to Bangkok then.
I mean, that's a whole different market.
No, I mean, it fits right up her alley. There are women with penises there too.
Oh,
who love to dance all night in high heels.
Oh.
She could be like the Martha Wash of Bangkok. It's raining, you know. Hallelujah. Yeah.
So, Jack, let's get serious for a second.
Sure.
Let's get serious. There's a situation in which 2 white cops enter a house in Illinois, Springfield, Illinois, and a young lady by the name of Sonya Massey calls the police. Mm-hmm. And the first thing she says when they answer the door is like, don't kill me, don't hurt me. And they're like, why would we do that? And a few minutes later,
they killed her.
She is gone. Shot in the face.
Yeah.
Now, mind you, you're going to hear this story when they say boiling hot water was used as a weapon. And
against who?
Against one of the cops. He said, put the boiling pot of hot water down or I'll shoot you in the fucking face, is what he says.
And he shot it. He did what he said.
And she said, I rebuke you in the name of Jesus. Mm-hmm. And then that's when he repeated it. She grabbed oven mitts and got on the ground. And once he pulled the gun out, because after he repeated it, he pulled his gun out. And she got oven mitts and she went down to the ground and put the boiling hot pot of water.
Yes.
Put it down.
Yeah.
Shot in the face. Repeated it. Put the pot down while she shot in the face. Mm. And the partner said,
sounded pretty inhuman, didn't it?
I mean, as inhuman as it gets.
Question is, was it a human?
Oof.
When I say was it a human, are we really, the police officers that we put out into the street, are they properly vetted? No. Or are they just accepting anyone? What are those psych evals looking like?
What are those?
Because I don't think the psych evals are good enough. You can't have a scared person with a gun in the field. You can't have an egomaniac in the gun with in the field. You can't have someone who's bigoted or biased in the. No. Yeah. What it sounds like is that person played a lot of Call of Duty and a lot of Grand Theft Auto as a child, and now he has a gun. And the only thing he's worried about are the commands he's ordering the character to do.
What are your thoughts?
I'd like to know what that cop does in his spare time.
That is very interesting.
I wonder if he's a gamer.
That's very interesting. He did have a Viking tattoo, which they say was affiliated to some white supremacist. So we know his thoughts. But what are your thoughts when you see a black woman shot, nothing but white cops arrive, and there's no remorse, in the room at all. You don't feel no sense of remorse in the room at all.
That's America.
This is a woman, 36-year-old woman.
That's America.
Wow.
And it's been happening. This ain't nothing new.
Keep seeing it over and over.
And guess what? People just want to know what's happening on Love and Hip Hop next. You know what?
Yeah, that's as quickly as we move on.
It's been staged as entertainment, so no one has to feel guilty about not feeling anything at all. What they saw happen in that woman, they see happen on video games every day, intentionally.
That's true.
Extra points for hitting it with the pot of hot water.
That's true. Do you feel like things like this divide America even more? I mean, we're in an election year, and it's like...
Are we divided? Because I don't think we're divided at all.
Okay, yeah. Give me your thoughts.
I think we're working together, just like they want us to. I think everybody's doing exactly what they want them to. Because the truth is, if this country was awake and we were paying attention, yeah, we'd be asking why that cyber attack actually happened and who did it.
That's real.
Or why South Korea is interested in joining forces with the British, and becoming a part of... Like, is nobody not paying attention that everybody hates America?
Yes.
And they're all teaming up against us? That our dollar is being dropped out of more countries?
No, that's real.
That what I could buy for $80 2 years ago is now costing me $156 to $175. That I can go to a gas station, get a bottle of wine, a bag of ice, and a pack of Lucky Strikes, and it costs $24. Bag of ice, a pack of smokes, and a bottle of wine that costs less than $11. I put the 20 down. I thought it was going to be enough. I had to go back for 5, for 3 items.
Yeah.
It's about to get real. The question is, why is our country so comfortable with us not being prepared? Like every other country, when they know shit is getting thick, they prepare. Y'all remember watching Ukraine when the war first started? Those motherfuckers.
They was ready.
We should be doing that now here. Why aren't we?
Wishful thinking?
Wishful thinking, or just because they want to make sure we get handled up real fast so there's no great resistance for what the next plan is. Trust me, if you want to move a bunch of people around fast, the best thing to do is make them docile and complacent. Then you ain't got to do a whole lot. It's like going in to rob a house and you see a big dog there and then you throw the steak out and the dog is your best friend and now you can steal whatever you want. You rubbing his belly, everything good.
Yeah.
Maybe that's what that girl did to Sammy.
Oh, man.
You know... We got to stop actually, we're going to stop. Whether we want to or not. I don't want to start any chaos, but I know what's about to happen next. I've been preparing for it for the past 6 years. And a lot of it I've done out in the open. You know, people see me come and go, but they don't know where I come. Where I go,
Yeah.
What I do know is, when I read the Bible, it does not lie to me. It says in the last days, leave the cities, go back out to the rural lands in the country, learn how to make your own food, because if you're attached to this system, they're going to own you. What's this country going to do when money doesn't work anymore? Because money is almost over. Then that means there has to be another system of barter and trade. Chips are coming. Microchips are coming.
Yeah. What do you think is, like, when you say that's coming, what do you feel is coming for this country? in the next 50 to 100 years?
I feel like this country is going to find out it was never a country at all. It was always a plan for another plan. We're fighting for position here now. We ain't fighting for wealth. We're not fighting for freedom. We're fighting for position. Where are we going to fall in the caste system? Because right now, if we fall into the New World Order like they've been hinting at, and it's looking like that's about to happen, the importance of countries in that scale will be based on their relevance and value to the world. What is America relevant for other than entertainment in the world at all? Man. Not technology. We're not leading in technology, not in agriculture. We got too many issues with our food. Now, where are we winning other than entertainment? Think about that.
I guess freedoms, maybe? Yeah. Freedoms?
But are they freedoms?
Are they freedoms?
Because y'all just sat here and watched me get arrested in the middle of us making history for some shit that I didn't even do. Right. And yet I'm on bond. But you know what, though? I'm a trained gunswoman. Best way to take my guns away from me is to do what? Put me on bond. And as long as I'm on bond, I can't legally defend myself as I should be able to as an American citizen, as per my Second Amendment right. Just like I should be able to want to say, as per my First Amendment right. Like, we the people. Who the fuck is the people? Real life.